What is going on YouTube? My name is UnRated and I am back. So today I'm going to be doing my first ever champion guide on none other than Zavia. Zavia is honestly one of my favorite champs in the game just for her deadly catalyst skill. The animation, the sound, I absolutely love it. She's not the best champion in the game by far, but that ability alone is easily my favorite in the game. But that doesn't really mean anything. So I recently got her not long ago, and she has been absolutely amazing. And then even more recently, if you watch my last video, I actually pulled a second one. We're going to be doing a video on two Zavias. One is definitely geared a lot better than the other, and one's also not fully mastered or booked at all. So we will see a difference in, I guess, damage from them. If I had more gems and energy right now, I would definitely fully master her out. You would really see her shine. Let's just go right into it. We'll do only the good Zavia right now. So sadly, her stats aren't super endgame. I need way better gear to really get her there, but overall, I'd say she's doing alright. Good attack. Her defense is absolutely dreadful. Her speed's alright. You'll see why her speed's not over 200. She's got pretty good crit rate and pretty good crit damage and alright accuracy. So I have her in a attack set. I would like to put her in a cruel set, but I at the time didn't have a better cruel set. So that's kind of an issue there. I have her in one speed set and one divine speed set. So and the ring is not fully maxed out. So on the weapon, we have some accuracy, we have some crit rate, crit damage, and some speed. On the helm, we have some crit rate, crit damage, and a little bit of accuracy. Sadly, I rolled resistance. If this rolled crit rate or crit damage, this would have been absolutely amazing for me. Just a little bit of speed. I needed some HP, because she is very, very squishy otherwise. So that does help a little bit. A little bit of crit rate, a little bit of defense. Now on the gloves, I think you've probably heard this quite a bit, is you use crit rate, crit damage, defense. You don't normally use attack gloves. And I kind of fell for that for quite a while. I've pretty much chucked all my attack percent gloves away. But with Zavia, her poison popping ability, which I'll get it to in a second, and just like someone like Lord Chazar's bonds, they actually scale off attack percent and not crit rate and crit damage. So it's really redundant to have crit rate, crit damage other than wave clearing. So I looked around and this was my best pair of attack gloves by far. Plus I could finish it off with the set, you'll see in a second. But again, speed, crit rate. On the body we have some attack percent, accuracy, some speed, and a little bit of HP. It just worked well for the set because I needed some more speed because we are running attack percent boots. We got some HP, we got some good crit rate, crit damage, and resistance we don't really care about. Overall, this ended up working very well. I obviously want to squeeze out more attack. If I could, I would stick her in 3 cruel sets if I could. But sadly, I'm not that endgame to get those pieces of gear to equip her in that. On the ring, we have some attack. I'm hoping once I roll this up, I'm going to be able to get another attack percent roll here. That'll help quite a bit. On the amulet, we got some crit damage with some accuracy. I needed accuracy quite a bit. And on the banner, we have accuracy here. A little bit of defense. It's not really good. She doesn't scale off defense very well. She has extremely low defense. So this is pretty useless. I would like an attack percent here and then more speed rolls. Sadly, I haven't obtained one, but... So for her skills, Transfix attacks one enemy 3 times. Each hit has a 40% chance of placing a 5% poison debuff for 2 turns. This actually hits pretty good. Sadly, I couldn't get the debuff chance up. RNG is a huge factor on this champ, it feels like. But again, this is really, really good. Especially on Fire Knight, you will see that. Poison Rain attacks all enemies 2 times. Each hit has a 50% chance of placing a 5% poison debuff or 2 turns. You can get that up to 75% chance. This is actually a really good skill. Sadly, it's not 100% chance. I really wish this was. But it's fairly consistent for putting poison up, which is good. And then Deadly Catalyst, my favorite ability in the game, just for everything about it. Attacks all enemies. Enemies killed by this skill cannot be revived. Deals damage from all poison debuffs on the target instantly. Poison debuffs will only deal half the standard damage when the skill hits bosses. Well, you might think doing only half the standard damage is gonna be weak. No, this still does insane damage, and I will show you that. So the only downside to Zavia's kit, I would say, is she'll actually use Deadly Catalyst first, even when there's no poisons up. This actually works very well for Arena, but for, I guess, dungeons and whatnot, it's a huge waste. But overall, I'm still a huge fan of her kit. But lastly and not least, attacks one enemy, applies a debuff spread effect, taking 4 random debuffs from the target and placing them on all enemies. Only available when Bellinor is on the same team. Increases ally attack in all battles by 33%. Extremely, extremely good since she does scale off attack, which makes this even better. And then Masteries, I've gone down the normal route of trying to get Helm Smasher here. And then I've gone down the support tree, just getting some more accuracy. And lower steel for that little bit of more speed and attack percent. And then sniper trying to get a higher chance of getting those poisons on. And then master hexer for making those poisons last longer. That's the setup I've done. You could easily change it out. Obviously, all of these are booked. On the other Zavia, none of these are booked. The stats, again, are really bad compared to the other one. I think she has higher crit damage, but again, that really doesn't matter when it comes to Deadly Catalyst trying to poison pop. That's just really good for clearing waves, but again, she's very slow compared to the other ones, so we don't really get to see the crit damage really taking into effect. And then Masteries, I haven't done really any of her Masteries. I think once I get Helm Smasher down here and whatnot, Dragon's gonna be a lot quicker. Right now, I am doing between a minute 10 and a minute and 40, depending on RNG. If I don't land any poisons, it takes an absolute long time. But we are going to hop right into Dragon to show you what they're about. So this is my current setup. 2 Zavia, Zargala for defense down. I really, really wish I had a Dracomorph, because the weekend would help a lot. Cold Heart just to kind of speed up the dragon fight itself, and Arbiter to speed up the fight in general with attack up. They also do die. It's either Cold Heart or one of the Zavias that do die. But as you saw there, almost 90k. But yeah, like, so she scales really, really hard off attack though. But that's why I don't feel like crit rate and crit damage are necessary, but they do help a lot for clearing these waves. So far, so good. Stacking a lot of poisons up, but it won't really matter. He is going to die anyways. Oh, they're actually focusing Zargala. So, Deadly Catalyst, 72k. We're on to Dragon now. I really wish I had someone better than Zargala, just due to the fact that I can't get defense down on the Dragon quick enough right now. So it does affect damage. 55 seconds. Will we land any poisons? I think that was about 379k off those few poisons. Again, wasting Deadly Catalyst, but as you saw, 96k on Dragon. It is an extremely hard hitter. Got resisted. I do need my accuracy up a little bit more, but I can't seem to get anything better. And that is that. Minute and 37 seconds. One of my slowest runs, honestly. Good. I'm gonna do this again, hopefully find a quicker run. I'm also going to turn my audio on. I just realized I had it disabled. So we are going to let you hear the wonderful ability of Deadly Catalyst. I'm hoping it's not gonna be too loud for you guys, but rerun that again. Hopefully we have a quicker run though. Down. But yeah, my goal is once I get the other Zavia fully mastered out, hopefully we'll be able to just clear that wave and those two catalysts move on. Sadly, with her not being either booked or mastered out, I can't do that right now. It's usually TRL's just alive just for that little bit, so that does slow down the run just a tad bit. Now, I easily could manual the first thing and put a wave of poisons on, but honestly that actually slowed it down and I'm not exactly sure why. Again, I just pulled Zavia second Zavia a few days ago, so I'm not 100% sure what is the best option to do, but right now I am happy. Again, minute and 10-second dragon run at my peak so far. I'm extremely happy with that though. Big hit, 683k with my poison pop. Really good hit. Higher than my Cold Heart's Heart Seeker. Again, she's not geared very well either. I am still struggling on spreading my gear all the way around. That's kind of an issue. But, minute 25. Still a little bit slower. I don't need. I'm gonna do one more, and if it's quicker, I will show you. If not, you won't see this. I'll be moving on to, I guess, you know, we will try Ice Golem. I'd say Ice Golem's one of our weaker spots, though, due to the fact that she is weak affinity. We are going to try Ice Golem. I'm not sure if we're even going to be able to clear this. I'm gonna take out... removed Miscreated Monster. There's really no point in having Seer, so I guess we will remove Seer. Wave 2 is going to be the issue. I could easily just wipe on that, but we will try this. I have no clue how this is going to go. This is my first attempt at Ice Golem with Zavias. Again, weak hits across the board. Real shame. Again, this would be a lot quicker if I had Seer in here, but that is fine. Still going alright. This is where it could get a little tricky with the reflect damage. If I pretty much don't one-shot them, I am gonna pretty much kill myself on it. Okay, that's one down. Killed ourselves there, expected. Yeah, this is definitely a lot slower without Seer clearing these buffs off. Alright, there we go. So, this is a moment of truth to see how well this goes. I don't think this is going to go too well. That was a waste. Again, another... Oh, I didn't use the Deadly Catalyst to finish them off, sadly. The good thing is with Zavia, though, if you get them weakened, the minions on the side weak enough with the block to revive under Deadly Catalyst, it does speed it up, but if you don't get it, it's not really good. I feel like a Frozen Banshee could do the job better overall. This is going to hurt. Yeah, this is a huge problem with using Deadly Catalyst. If you poison pop or just do too much damage, you can easily wipe yourself. On my old team, as is, I do have a, I don't know, 10% kill rate of just absolutely destroying myself. But yeah, we got the block revive on the right minion. She's gonna die. We're okay here though. Again, 2 minutes, 30 seconds, really slow. I think I usually do Ice Golem with one Zavia in about just under 2 minutes. Not really that fast, but... And I think on the highest end, it's like 3 minutes. Not great. Again, there's a huge huge gap in time just due to the fact that Zavia can hit one, and it just throws it off completely. Doesn't stack poisons, and just becomes a royal pain. Another waste of deadly catalyst with no poisons up. Again, I was trying to get a Tomb Lord for this reason. Tomb Lord would make this really, really easy, but I pulled the second Zavia somehow in Crazy Pull. You should definitely watch that video if you haven't. Insane luck, but not the luck I was hoping for, but... Alright, so we could wipe ourselves here. No, we're good. Don't need that. 3 minutes, 39 seconds. Absolutely terrible. I guess we won't run this. I guess we will put Seer back in here quickly. This is not very good overall, but again, Zavia, Ice Golem, not a really good match. Try this real quick. We can get a deadly catalyst right now. We are set. Let's see if we can get the... There we go. Both of them down. This is going to make it really, really quick now. As long as we don't wipe here. A defense down is very scary, especially if the two minions are up and we slam them down. It's an easy wipe. No questions asked, you are wiping. I'm gonna lose Seer and Zavia. The problem with them being both really squishy right now due to my gear is they die a lot. But overall, I would say Stag Knight is the MVP here. If you have a Stag Knight, definitely build him up. He is absolutely fantastic for Ice Golem. And for Fire Knight, which you will see. A bit of a slower run. I think this should finish it 2 minutes flat. Absolute garbage. Alright, we will go on to Fire Knight, which is probably one of my favorite places to use her. Especially two of them. Who am I missing here? Allure. There we go. Allure is a huge help too, though. Just keeping that shield down, and we can constantly just pop those poisons. But yeah, double Zavia definitely shreds through these waves like it's nothing. I thought I would need a Seer here, but with double Zavia, I really don't. They do the job very, very well. Catalyst? Oh. Alright, a little bit of a slower run there. Normally we get to Fire Knight in like 40-45 seconds. Yeah, with that 3-hit A1 though, it actually just goes through that shield like it's nothing. This is usually really, really easy as long as the lure doesn't hit weak. Hopefully it will stack up a ton of poisons. Get a few more poisons in before she does the catalyst. I think that's gonna be the max amount of poisons we can get. If I had a debuff extender, that'd be really cool. I don't even know what that number was. I completely missed it. But yeah, Fire Knight's health is gone. I think we should get another catalyst to finish it off. Minute 55, not too bad. My best time is actually minute 35. I never got to do the speed glitch for this, so that is an actual time that I actually have got. We will do it one more time before I'm pretty much out of energy here. And then we will show her off in Arena. I won't show her in Clan Boss as she is terrible in Clan Boss and poison popping. It's completely capped on Clan Boss, so it doesn't really work. I could manual her and she would be absolutely fantastic, but I ain't got time for that. If we ever get the ability to disable skills, I think she will be absolutely god tier of a poisoner. So hopefully one day we will get that, but until then, she is just not worth using unless you're using her now. But why would you manual her when you can use someone like Frozen Bounty, which is auto-friendly? I would definitely say her weakest point is Clan Boss, Ice Golem, and then I guess Arena. Then I don't know, between Fire Knight and Dragon is really hard to decide because she's really good at both. Really, really good at both. I don't know if I can honestly decide between the two. But... And then she's good for all the Void or Potion Keat. She's extremely good for Minotaur, obviously. And she's also really good in Faction Wars. Okay, I think we are maxed on poisons again. Let's actually try to pay attention to numbers this time. Here we go. I couldn't even catch it. The screen disappeared too quick. I will keep those. I don't know what I'm going to use those for. Okay, let me try that again. Hopefully we can get the number. But yeah, 2.7 mil damage. It had to be like 2 million damage or something like that. An absolute crazy number. But yeah, actually that could have competed for my personal best. Zero poisons on that. Sucks. $553k. Again, not full poison, sadly. So hopefully we can get it. Alright, let's slow it down. Try catching it this time. No, it literally won't show. That's a real shame. Funny. But yeah, sadly, she just does so much damage we can't even catch it. Alright, well, we will try this. This is my current setup. We have Arbiter with the speed up, obviously. Thorgala with the defense down. Tormund's just there to slow anyone down if needed. But yeah, straight into Deadly Catalyst. 90k. Everyone's dead, blocks revive. Even if they had the chance to revive, they can't. Really, really good. We'll just fight this. The only downside to using Zavia here is, I guess, Spirit Affinity. Duchess is a huge problem. You should be able to just go right through that. Overall, not too bad. Zavia should just shred through them no matter what. Not too bad. We can fight this. Or do we have a better team? If I'm gonna use my tokens, I want to make sure using the best teams as possible. We can try this one. As long as I'm faster, I am good. Again, the only downside with building Zavia like this, she is slow. Again, the weed kits, huge pain. Overall, pretty easy. Just a ton of weak hits. Who else we got? We'll probably fight the Duchess. Yeah, I guess if we can land it on Brockus, you won't be able to revive. I guess that would be a good way to show it. We should kill Brockus and he shouldn't revive. There we go. He doesn't come back and absolutely melt you. So Zavia is really good for that. Overall, pretty easy fight. We have one token. Is there anyone here that's a true challenge? I know I could beat everyone here. Not gonna waste gems. I don't have that many. I don't really spend on this game, so I guess this is the closest thing. We have Rotos in here, which Zargala is actually really good for. I want to do a guide on her, but I want to do a different build. I have two Zargalas on this count, so might be a little interesting. Again, possible weak hits here, but yeah. Rotos is always a pain in the arena. Defense down. Again, Rotos has no HP thanks to Zargala. Come in. If Reglan lived, she would try reviving. Wouldn't be able to do it. They're all dead. Easy peasy. But yeah, honestly, Zargala is one of my favorite champs in the game. She's not the best champ in game, but she is my favorite overall. What would be the best place? I guess we'll just do 12-6. We'll try 12-6. Who do I want to just throw in there for food? Let's throw you in. We'll see how well this goes. I don't know how well she's gonna do, but I would assume she's gonna do alright. Again, sadly, since she doesn't have any cooldowns on entering your skills, it is a little bit slow. But with the Mastery, she does get it every once in a while. 15 seconds, I guess that's doable. That's a pretty good farmer, I guess. But yeah, we'll try one more just to see. But yeah, she could do the job. Again, the only problem is weak hits. Clearing through that. Get the cooldown here, no cooldown. And 16 seconds that time. So I guess she could be faster if you get that decreased cooldown, but overall, she can do the job if you have her. But yeah, very solid champ. Easily my favorite champ in the game right now. Again, she's not the greatest. I would still love like a Valkyrie and whatnot, but overall, solid champ. I'm a huge fan of her. If you get her, congrats. Oh, ladder dungeon. I would say she could do the job. Let me see if I can figure this out. Who am I gonna use? Who am I gonna use? Still wouldn't really recommend it for later Spider, but I guess she could do the job. But anyways, that's gonna wrap up my guide for Zavia. This is definitely a lot longer than I expected. I completely forgot that spider was a thing for Zavia. But yeah. So overall, she will do all the keeps just fine. She'll do Minotaur fine. Ice Golem, not her greatest place, but she definitely could do it if it's not 20. Um, she could still do it on 20 though. I still use her, but runs are a little bit sketchy. Dragon, she's fantastic. Fire Knight, she's fantastic. And then Spider, I guess she can easily do the, I guess up to like 15 and pretty much just not 20. She can definitely do the job. It may be a little difficult. And then Clan Boss, I wouldn't recommend it unless you're doing a manual run. And then Faction Wars, she's great. Overall, a solid champ. I would definitely not keep her in Revolt if you have her. Definitely get her out, use her, enjoy her, and hopefully this guide did help you. If it did, leave a like, subscribe. I will be putting out more guides. They do take a lot longer for me to put out though, as I don't spend money on this game to buy energy or gems or whatnot, and books are a huge problem. Other than that, thank you very much for watching. Let me know how I did, if you enjoyed, if there's any problems. Also let me know, and I will catch you guys in another video.